Hello guys and welcome to the THQ podcast. So we are finally back. The gym doors are open again. So what this podcast is all about is how to take control of 2020. We want this to be the very best year for results. THQ is going to help you guys get the very best results you've ever got. So I want you to really take everything that we've been working over during lockdown and use it to its full advantage. Now, thank you first of all for your support. Your support means the absolute world to us, and it really has sort of motivated us to use this 4 months to be something that really is beneficial to THQ. It motivated us to keep going, and so it's beyond words, guys, for your support. So thank you very much. It's why we've worked so hard to make THQ better. The results that we got through lockdown as well was amazing. The online posters of the first 8 weeks was absolutely amazing. It just shows what mentally strong you guys are to actually be able to carry on training like you did and adapt, and it just means more than anything that was able to help you along with that journey. So massive thank you for that. So it's been a big test for a lot of people, even for me personally. I went on that 3 stone weight loss, and I pretty much decided I was never going back to not sort of always, but I wasn't going in that vicious cycle of me bulking too much and then doing a horrendous cut. So it was a big test. The business, it was a big test. We lost a hell of a lot of members in a short amount of time, due to obviously members was obviously losing their jobs as well, and everything was uncertain, and it was like my baby was crumbling. So I felt like a massive overwhelm. It was very hard. I lost my gym accountability, so I didn't go to see my personal trainer, which I go down in Nottingham. So they was closed, so I lost that accountability. My wife was pregnant, and we had a baby in lockdown. I couldn't see my eldest daughter because she was in a high-risk household. So everything that was. It was a massive test from where I was at. And to be honest, a few bad habits did start to creep back in. It was the unhealthy protein habits. Well, maybe too many protein bars, maybe a package that says protein on it. Going back to these stacks that I knew was no good for me, high palatable foods, and then hitting the weekends. Now the weekends never, I didn't really do much difference at weekends, but because for my weekends, when I do drink more and I eat more calories, I need to be really strict in the week. But because I'd not been as strict in the week, then weekends started to affect me. So I still stayed with my 4 meals a day, and I was still training every day. But all of a sudden I just snapped out of it. I was like, these bad habits are creeping back in. They are creeping back in. So I need to rise up. And I finally weighed myself, and I was 13.6, and I was 12.11 before lockdown. I actually have got back down to that weight now. So I do feel it didn't take long. I was just honest with myself. I just looked in the mirror, and that's what I want you guys to do now, right? I want you to look in the mirror, be honest with yourself, and then let's start to make changes. I just snapped back. I went to be strict in my calories in the week, and I didn't be strict over the weekend. I stuck to my same, and I balanced out my calories over 7 days. And I trained harder as well, guys. And that's the key. Just be honest with yourself, and you will get back and you will rise back up to where you was. I want you to do the same. I want 2020 to be the best ever. Now, why I want it to be the best ever is I want you to come out of 2020 being the best ever now. Trust me, for a couple of things. If you don't snap out of it now, it's going to be a long ass till New Year, innit? Let's face it. It'll be like an 8-month Christmas. If you don't snap out of it now, you know what's coming next. Christmas is coming next, or November, December's coming next, right? So if you think, don't snap out of it now, you could get to January 2021. New Year's resolution is trying to fight back 8 months worth of overindulging, guys. You've got to snap out of it now. And you've got to make 2020 the best year for your results ever, because if you do, nothing will ever knock you off track again. If you can train through lockdown, you can still be consistent, you can snap back after lockdown, after 4 months of the gyms being closed, Nothing will ever knock you off track again. Not a week's holiday, not 2 weeks at Christmas. Nothing will, because you've overcome a longer period of time and a more challenging time for everybody, emotionally, physically, everything. It's for everyone. It was emotional time, and we all went through our own things. So if you can snap back and overcome this quickly now, nothing will ever knock you off. You'll never go back to old ways. Like, you never ever will. It will be amazing. So guys, welcome back to THQ. We are so happy to have you back, but let's make 2020 the best year of results. Thank you, take care, and I look forward to seeing you in your sessions very soon.